Hey guys, PaperLucar here, and it's commentary time. Now, today we'll be looking into a video by a user named StopTeam4Star, which is all one word apparently. Now, for anyone who has recently checked the comments of Team4Star's channel, you know who this guy is by now. There really is not much to say right now, other than he's just butthurt because Team4Star is parroting his precious Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, it's a DBZ fanboy. Won't this be exciting?
Team4Star is making fun of Dragon Ball for too long. They are not making a parody, they are simply making fun of Dragon Ball Z.
What's the difference? Seriously.
Why isn't it a parody? Quote from the dictionary. A parody is a humorous or satirical imitation of a serious piece of literature or writing.
And I'm gonna pull up what this parody is. An abridged series. An abridged series is an animation, typically a movie, television show, or video game, that's edited to be shorter and fan-dubbed, usually for reasons of comedic parody.
Team4Star, if you want to make a parody, draw and paint it yourself. Animate it yourself.
You see, that's the beauty of a abridged series, because you don't need to do that. And I don't know about you, but I don't recall seeing stuff like Princess Snake's Box, the Pac-Man chase, or the Wheel of Death in Dragon Ball Z. Either that or my memory is bad.
Team4Star is just using Toei and Funimation's footage, illegally.
Not really. Let me ask, do you know what fair use laws are? Why don't you go look that up and you'd be damned.
And fucking it up to make their so-called parody. Copyright infringement? Of course it is.
No, I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Where I come from, you have to hate something very much to make fun of it like they are doing with Dragon Ball Z.
So where do you live? Given your intelligence, I would believe you live in Pretoria.
So is it okay for someone in the US to make fun of everything people enjoy?
Yes. Heck, people all over the world do the same exact thing. It's not just America, you know.
Is it okay for them to use footage from Toei and Funimation to just disgrace the best animated series of all time?
You know, I hate it when someone uses the greatest thing ever argument. It's like when a gamer says, Call of Duty's the greatest game ever, or The Dark Knight is the best movie of all time. No side can ever win in these arguments because whether or not you think something is good, it's entirely up to you. I love Dragon Ball Z, but it is definitely not my absolute favorite anime. In fact, my favorite anime is Lucky Star, with Spice and Wolf at close second. Yeah, I know, I'm pathetic. Shut up.
Why? Just for some million views? Just for friends, virtual friends, someone you don't know, someone to comment?
How about to make entertaining videos that make people happy? Hell, that's what YouTube's supposed to be about.
I don't know. It makes no sense.
And it's obvious you don't know because you made this video.
It's just an American way to say fuck you, we're the best, we know what the fuck we're doing.
Once again I have to state, it's not just Americans that make fun of things. For example, Little Karibo, most popular for his Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, resides in the UK. Same thing can be said with Masako X, who voices Goku in Team4Star. He also lives in the UK. And who could forget Takahata 101, one of the co-founders of Team4Star, and his brilliant performances as Nappa in Super Kamiguru, resides in Canada. So, do some research before you shoot your mouth off, okay?
We work to screw the show up.
That part would work if you were talking about Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, who made abominations to cinema, including Epic Movie and Vampires Suck.
Oh, and one more thing. If Team4Star can get away with posting the entire Dragon Ball Z series on YouTube,
I don't feel like repeating myself about a Brit series, so I'll let Super Kamiguru summarize Team4Star's videos.
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release!
I can get away with posting links to Mega Upload to share my 3.3 terabyte collection of Dragon Ball in over 25 languages with the rest of the world, can't I?
Once again, I have to say, no. At that point, it's copyright infringement, but even if you did get away with it, no one would really care because let's face it, DBZ has been uploaded numerous times across the internet, with entire websites dedicated to it. So, really, no one's gonna care. And with all that memory wasted on Dragon Ball Z, I'm starting to question if you have a life. I'm just saying.
Freedom means to have access to anything, not to be fucked up by American YouTubers that don't have respect for people that don't share their ideas.
And again, we have this blatant hatred for America. And if that's not enough, let's take a look at Team 4 Star's YouTube channel, where he posted a comment pretty much talking about the bombing of Hiroshima from World War II, and he goes to blame all American anime fans, for something that they weren't even alive for, let alone responsible for. And I love how he says Goku is Japanese. If he watched Dragon Ball Z, he would know that Goku isn't even from Earth. Dumbass. And pretty much at the bottom, you can pretty much tell he hates America even more. Even though all anime fans are pretty much the same, they love anime.
The internet is free and illegal, but as izohunt.com, the internet is protected by American law, and as an internet user, so am I.
And you must hate that fact, don't you? So yeah, that's the end of the video. There's honestly not much else to say about this guy, other than the fact of all the things a DBZ fanboy could bitch about, such as 4Kids' treatment with DBZ Kai, or Funimation's releasing the Dragon boxes immediately after the season sets, he decides to bitch about something that is completely fan-made. It's just like bitching about fan fiction. And of all things, why is it just Dragon Ball Z? Because there's a bridge series from almost every anime series. There's Yu-Gi-Oh, like we already mentioned. There's Pokemon. There's Gurren Lagann. Hell, there's even a bridge series for you son of a bitch! So, all joking aside, this is Paper Lucario, and I wish you all a good day.
Oh, and one more
No.
why
Prepare to be assimilated.